Hey, Bushcraft family, back again for this weekly market review. It's that time. It's Monday, brand new start of a week, and hopefully this gets out there a little bit better than the last one did. Being in YouTube, the YouTube corner per se is not the best, but we'll get through it. Now let's go ahead and get to the market review, shall we? Now, what this market review is this is what the farmers and the people who order stuff for the grocery stores and restaurants and stuff, so they can determine what prices to give basically us when it gets down to it. They figure out what shortages there are, and if there's a lot of shortages, they'll raise prices on that produce and stuff like that. So it's a good kind of like a market type thing to kind of judge things, I guess. And a lot of times we can see shortages coming, and like I said, this is not everywhere it's going to see this. Like California, everywhere you turn in a corner, there's a farm, so it's very doubtful you'll see shortages there, but you may see price hikes there. So it's something to think about. So let's go ahead and get started. This, of course, is for August 27th. Yes, it does come out Thursdays or Fridays, and usually takes a couple days. Make sure there's no mistakes or anything. I like doing these on Mondays anyway. And the majority of this is pretty much the same, so you got to kind of go from there. We have asparagus. Markets are firming up as supplies tighten from Mexico and Peru. Demand will increase with the holiday weekend. Quality is good to very good. Avocados. This has been an ongoing thing since I've been doing this. In Mexico, the harvest in Michoacan has been hampered by rain. Fruit is extremely heavy to 70 count and smaller. Number 2 and larger sizes are vital, non-existent, virtually non-existent, as it has been. The bigger ones you just don't see. Demand is strong. Fruit will need to size up to bring normalcy to the market, which may not happen until late September to early October. They've been saying this, oh, it's going to get better next month. It's going to get better and it still hasn't. We have green beans. Eastern supplies are lighter, with strong markets expected for the next 10 days. Quality is good. Western supplies are light due to the rain affecting the harvest. Markets are increasing with some quality issues. And again, green beans alert. When we have berries, blackberries, blueberries, and raspberries. Raspberries and blackberries supplies are good. Quality is fair to good. Blueberry production from the Pacific Northwest continues to decline. Produce is short and quality is fair to good. Then let's go up here to our lovely strawberries. And them grapes look good, don't they? Markets are active and demand is strong. Yield continues to decline from Salinas and Watsonville, and labor challenges are increasing. Firming markets. It seems like I'm repeating myself every month on these reports, but got to do them anyway. Some people might not look at the ones last month, but And there are certain little variations to these reports from week to week. So I guess it's good to pay attention to them. Broccoli and cauliflower. Broccoli supplies are good. Quality is fair. Too good with some brown bed and occasional hollow core. Cauliflower markets are steady with improving yields in California, coupled with quiet demand. Quality is good with increasing moisture and larger sizes. There may be an abundance with suppliers in the next few weeks. See that's different than it was last week. So cauliflower is doing better. Celery supplies are good. Quality is good. And then we have citrus, limes, lemons, and oranges. Lemon demand is good. Supplies are good due to increasing imports volume from or and then we go to California. Fruit is heavy to choice, and imports are mostly fancy. The market is softer on larger sizes. Lime is going to. I don't know what it is about limes. Limes have been this way since I've been doing these reports. Also, rain continuously rain will cause fruit to drop. Thus, and it's going to continue over to here. So let's go up here, and here's the top fives. Brussels sprouts. It's same one as last week. Sizing is challenged. Reducing overall yields. And chili peppers. Supplies are a good challenge. Cilantro. This kind of boggles me why cilantro is usually pretty easy to grow. So I'm really kind of curious why there's such a shortage on cilantro. Markets are slowly showing signs of recovery. Okay, mushrooms. Overall supply challenges persist, particularly for oyster and shiitake. Now I'm not very knowledgeable on mushrooms. I thought they pretty much reproduce pretty fastly. Grew kind of fast. Shallots supplies are very limited with active markets. Again, for anybody out there that may know, what is a good way to start growing mushrooms? A very inexpensive way at that too. So if anybody in chat knows, go ahead and toss that down in the comments. I'd really appreciate it. We have the outlook. West Coast and the coastal regions. Yeah, I'm just going to say it's hot out there. Well, I'm pretty sure everybody knows that. Mexico, they're going through a lot of thunderstorms and whatnot. East Coast, above average heat, you think. Expected for much of the eastern areas for this time next year. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and drop down here and finish off this. Reducing volumes. COVID cases are spiking with harvesting the fruit. Less stellar and consistent green is expected on the new fruit. The new crop is peaking on smaller fruit, and supplies will be extremely tight for larger fruit for the next 2 to 3 weeks. Oranges. Demand is good on small sizes, but slower on large. Supplies have improved due to increasing imports. Again, with that imports. 88, 113, and 138 count are very short. California, Valencia. Quality is fair to good, mainly due to regreening from summer heat, which requires gassing to bring on the color. Imports are looking good. Cucumbers. Supplies are good in the east. Quality is an issue in certain areas. Am I assuming that's Michigan? Demand is strong. The new North Carolina cucumbers are about a week out. In the west, volumes are moderate with higher markets. Eggplants, we got an alert on eggplants. Eastern supplies are good with steady markets. Um, yeah, I was just making sure I was sitting there recording that. That would have been bad. Eastern supplies are good with steady markets and good quality. The North Carolina or New Jersey crop is lighter and markets are stronger. Western supplies are very short, especially for larger sizes. Grapes, green and red. Green grapes are mostly steady on good volume. Red grape supplies have improved since the last weather has cooled. Where is it cooled at? Which has allowed for color and maturity to progress. Markets are lower. Lettuce, leaf, iceberg leaf, and romaine. Conditions are steady, but yields are dropping as we approach the fall transition. Markets are expected to see increasing activity, and then this just for see the species of lettuce they have. Melons, cantaloupes, and honeydews. Cantaloupes sizings have been primarily 9 count with a good percentage of 12 count. Quality is strong with solid bricks levels. Honeydew sizing continues heavier toward 5 count and larger. Production will be light for the next few weeks. Onions. And as you can see, we have an alert for shallots. Onion markets are mostly steady and firm for super and colossal size yellow. Quality is good. Sizing expected to be on smaller side for the season. Shallots supplies are very limited with very active markets. Peppers, green, red, and yellow. Eastern green bell supplies are lighter with good quality, stronger markets. Western green bell supplies are good. Red and yellow bell supplies are very short in both east and west. Okay, so that's something to think about right there. Your red and green ones. Potatoes. Markets are active and in demand exceeded supplies, especially 40 to 70 count, as initial harvest volumes are light but optimistic to improve. Okay, squash, yellow squash, and zucchini. In the east, supplies are significantly short. Markets are very strong and quality is good. In the west, supplies are limited on yellow squash, but to a lesser extent for zucchini. Markets are very active with rain this past weekend affecting the harvest. Quality is fair. And tomatoes. We're looking good for tomatoes so far. It's no alerts or anything. Markets are steady. Quality is very quality could vary by shipper in the east due to the previous rain in Tennessee. Okay, there we go. We got through it. And we have our reality check. And this shows us the supply on the left and price on the right. And these are really good to kind of follow a little bit. And you see the garlic and the herbs they're not moving. We have green beans up here. It's not getting any better. Same with Brussels sprouts. Chilies, red and yellows, and again with zucchinis and yellow squash, avocados, blueberries, strawberries, and the good old limes. But there you have it, guys. That is our report for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. If you see any shortages on your produce or anything like that, please comment down below and let us know where you're at, so we can kind of judge how things are going around the country and all. Even if you're not in the country, you can still post that stuff. Somebody might come across it and realize they need to stock up on that stuff or something. Until next time, guys, like always, God bless.